Okay, hey guys, so now if you want to skip me talking, just go to the timestamps below. There you go. Now, for the other ones that do actually take time to look at this, I want to explain that I wanted to incorporate within the Pick a Card Twin Flame Soulmate readings that also are for you. You are also on this twin flame, or if you consider this personal soulmate, or just journey, the spiritual journey yourself. Sometimes we always want to look about the other person, and don't get me wrong, I've been victim of that, that experience times before. And I guess I use like victim is a harsh word, but it is in a sense that because sometimes it can get toxic. So what it is that I wanted to add these into my pick cards. Yesterday we did see what spiritual messages your spirit guides wanted to give to you. This is also another series in which we are looking at what possibly if it's blocking your connection or blocking you. What does your inner child want to speak to you? And another thing is that when I have my thumbnails up, I do put these in the playlist for picker cards. I do not put the date on purpose. Well, before I wasn't, but I don't, because I feel like if you've come across this reading, or like you looked at the message, the thumbnail, and it resonated with you, there may be a message for you. Now, I don't mean to knock people that are like looking at to see where your connection is. It makes sense. Not every pick a card is going to resonate with every viewer because your story is different. So, by all means, yes, it's okay to look at them. But sometimes you have to be mindful of the messages that you're given. They may trigger you, and that is something of your own self-reflection and to say, why is it triggering me? But I wanted to add different topics within my pick a cards because we all are in a twin flame journey. And first we have to journey within ourselves and what we are meant to do. So enough of that, and we're gonna go get started. So we have pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you gravitate to the numbers, if you gravitate to the stones on the top, the timestamps are below for each of these piles. So pile number 1, if you chose this stone, I'm actually feeling like congratulations is in order for you, because within this deck, this is my very own deck, this is the last card, is where you embrace the yin to your yang, when you embrace the shadow aspects of yourself, merge your masculine and feminine energies together to understand that you are not perfect and we have to embrace all facets of ourselves. So if you haven't, you are in these stages of embracing this. You are walking towards the light. You are being spiritually awakened. It's also what your inner child wants to tell you, that you deserve love. You have this 10 of Cups here. You deserve abundance. This is 10 of Pentacles. I mean, I do love this. This is the if I'm not mistaken, the 6 of Cups. Oh my God. It's just loving vibes. Seriously, it's an energy. Yes, you deserve to have this beautiful connection with someone. You also deserve it all because you're such a loving being. I'm just getting like this chills just looking at this pile. You have blossomed. You are in your season. You have 2 cards about tens. We are in October. You may be seeing 10 tens. You are completing a cycle. You are learning what it is to have fun. Embrace the inner child of yourself. Sometimes we don't know what it is to have fun and, take some risk or go into something just innocent and just surrendering. And that's where you are. I mean, there's nothing much else to say, but Wow, this is beautiful. So, you know what? It's just a matter of time that you're in this light. You know what you're worth. You know what love should come to you. Like, meaning like you're at this stage of not settling for less. You love yourself enough to know what you are worth. Abundance is here. It's coming because you have transformed. The seeds that you've planted are now ripe for the picking. Wow, it is harvest season. So it's just a transition, really. As you know, what it is that I'm picking that with, you know, things being ripe, being ready. But also you may, if depending on where you are in this transition, because winter time, what is it? Spring is in the next couple of months, the way it works. Something has blossomed, may have blossomed by then if it hasn't already. So this is your pile, your pick a card for pile number 1, guys. Take care. So pile number 2. For 1, can you stop spying? Because this is actually the King of Swords, is a snow dad, but because of the picture, I saw the Page of Swords. You either have this energy that you are spying, or this other person is spying on you. Okay? There is the energy of unchaste. Someone feeling unholy. Someone feeling unworthy. Maybe you feel that you're not worthy of love. That you tried doing everything that you could. And why is this person not here? And the thing is, if you're doing it for that purpose, you're actually repelling that, because you're trying to be all thou and holy to have something come to you, but you should do it from the pure heart. There's also heavy, like, because I picked up Page of Swords and I picked up sneakiness, there is deception here. Like, you're deceiving yourself. That's what your inner child is trying to tell you. You are deceiving yourself. It comes to a point you need to look at yourself in a mirror. Do you like what you see? The King of Swords is a person that sees truth, that sees things on a higher perspective. And I believe your inner child is trying to show you to look above. Start taking stock of things. Sometimes we got to take out the emotions of things and come out the box and see where we stand. You do have a deep connection with person, but happily ever after here is the Lover's card. And that's a decision also that you have to make with yourself. It's also, are you happy? Depending on your journey, you can be separated or in and out connection, however resonates. But there comes a point that, and we all have free will, but if you feel that this person is your person, sometimes it comes to a point that this person needs to have their own awakening, have their own conclusions. And sometimes we need to let them come to that, to their own. Because sometimes, yes, the love is intense. Like, you feel this connection with this person. But what happens is that you may have some insecurities of not feeling worthy, or feeling like, oh, if I detach from this connection, or you stop feeling something, then they're going to forget about me. I've been there, done that. So I'm telling you, it's as if you need to ask yourself a question. Are you happy in your circumstances? Do you want to be happy again? Do you want to just enjoy life? Love. Sometimes there are people that we have these connections, and we've come to this conclusion that this person may not be ready. There's people that enter into karmic situations or enter into a soulmate connection because of this. Just know that you are worthy of love. You are. You are worthy of so much more. But don't tie yourself to this connection, because in itself it gets toxic. Don't believe, put in that mindset, well, if I do this, this is when this person's gonna come, because you already are trying to control the situation. You need to release that outcome and see the truth in what you are doing for yourself. This may trigger you. If this is not you, then this is not your pile. Go to another one. Maybe there's something in the layers of what I'm saying, and it has nothing to do with a person. May has to do with a situation that you're in, a decision of something else that has nothing to do with a love interest. Because at the end of the day, the Lover's card is about a decision. So this is your pick a card, pile number 2. Thank you and take care. So pile number 3, we have here the Master Manipulator. Then we have the glow card here is the Ace of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. You may have this energy that you want to control, manipulate a situation. You may also be, well, you're looking at a tarot reading, trying to see, gauge where is this connection going. You also may deal with someone that is a master manipulator and just can read you, just knows how to push your buttons. It could be another story for you guys. There comes a point that your inner child wants to tell you, there's a glow in you, there's a spark in you, there's so much light for you to give to the world, to connect with others, for them to learn about so much from you. You are beautiful, and I'm telling you, you are beautiful, because some of you feel that you're not beautiful, that you don't love yourself, that you don't deserve this person, this life. Maybe you want to do something. You feel like, well, I don't have what it takes. I'm not that good looking. They're looking for this particular type of person. It doesn't matter. You are beautiful. You have this light inside you that's so beautiful. You have fire in you because you have the glow. That's a light turned on. There's truth and clarity that comes out of your mouth. You know how to, and now it's coming, the Master Manipulator. You know how to take yourself out of the equation when you have to. Two sparks, Two of Wands, they're about decisions. Like, some of you may be blocking your spiritual growth, your creative aspect of yourself, something that gives you passion, but they want you to go forward with it. You may have master manipulators that are trying to block this from you also. Anything that you're trying to pursue with this connection, maybe have third-party influences, or like maybe a job or a program or group. But you know what? There is something inside you that no one else has. And you need to start embracing that glow that's inside of you. You're the sun. You're this happiness that radiates off you. Shine bright, my dear pile number 3. Shine bright. So for my pile number 4, you have the non-committal card. Maybe you're at this point in this journey that you don't want to commit to people. You're at this point that you want to do you. Maybe you're trying to be this movie star or be in a public eye, this profession that you want. Maybe it's like you've been in the sidelines for the while and your inner child is saying, the curtains are open. Sing. Play in that movie. Take that audition. Take that interview. Be the boss of this company, or the leader, the lead group, team leader I'm getting. Go ahead. The Chariot is here, is riding ahead, is going forward. The end of stagnation. The energy of going full speed to something. It's like, but some of you are scared. The non-committal and the scared card is like tied together. Some of you could be this connection. Maybe this person comes forward and wants to commit to you, and you're like, I don't know if I want this, or I don't know if you're going to hurt me, because it's the energy. Maybe it's, you also may be dealing with the energy of like, it's coming very, maybe you meet someone and the connection is so like speed 100 at this point. The way is like accelerating, and it's like, I don't know if I could take this. But the movie star here is also considered the Six of Wands. There is a success that's inside you, that your inner child wants you to know, that you're going to succeed at anything you do. Start trusting your intuition. Go right ahead. Non-committal. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to be in a relationship, or maybe this particular connection you may have been with, it wasn't working and you decided, you know what? I don't want to be with anybody for right now. I want to be by myself. And at that time, this is where you start learning more about yourself. Maybe going into movies or going into, I'm seeing this, but I'm channeling horses. So maybe you're into animals, but in a sense of moving forward with your life and your purpose, something that's going to reveal, like maybe you've been hidden and now people are going to see you and connect with you for future, like maybe business opportunities, job opportunities, collaborations. But what it is that you also may be moving away, or it's like your inner child knows, like, maybe I have to move away from this person, because this person, you know, in the future, energy is fluid, you know, things change. Maybe in the future this person will be able to commit, but right now at this moment they're not, and I have to move away from that so I can have success in my own life and move forward in my own life and no longer be scared of the outcome. Because sometimes when we're in this journey, sometimes we have to release the person, and it's also in a sense, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And sometimes, depending on the stage of this journey, you may decide, you know what, maybe this is not who I want to be with, or maybe this is too much. Maybe I want to be with someone else, or another energy, or a soulmate, or karmic, however it resonates for you. But these are your messages, pile number 4. You guys take care. And if you're interested in the other timestamps, the other pile, the timestamps are below.